The Book of Psalms, Tehillim, chapter 52. Why do you boast in evil, O mighty man? The kindness of El is all day long. Your tongue devises destruction, like a sharp razor working deceit. You loved evil more than good, lying more than speaking righteousness. Selah. You loved all devouring words, O tongue of deceit. Let El also break you down forever. Take you and pluck you out of your tent. He shall uproot you from the land of the living. Selah. And let the righteous see and revere, and laugh at him. See, the man who did not make Elohim his strength, but trusted in his many riches, being strong in his destruction. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of Elohim. I have trusted in the kindness of Elohim forever and ever. I thank you forever, because you have done it, and in the presence of your kind ones, I wait on your name, for it is good. Chapter 53. The fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahuwah. They have done corruptly, and they have done abominable unrighteousness. No one does good. Yahuwah looked down from the Shemayim on the children of men, to see if there is a wise one, seeking Elohim. They have all turned aside, they have together become filthy. No one is doing good, not even one. Have the workers of wickedness no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and do not call on Yahuwah? There they are in great fear, where no fear was, for Yahuwah shall scatter the bones of him who encamps against you. You shall put them to shame, for Yahuwah has rejected them. Oh, that the deliverance of Yisrael would be given out of Sion, when Elohim turns back the captivity of his people. Let Jacob rejoice, let Yisrael be glad. Chapter 54. O Elohim, save me by your name, and rightly rule me by your might. Hear my prayer, O Elohim, give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers have risen up against me, and cruel men have sought after my life. They have not put Elohim before them. Selah. See, Elohim is my helper. Yahuwah is with those who sustain my life. He repays evil to my enemies. Cut them off in your truth. Voluntarily I slaughter to you. I praise your name, O Yahuwah, for it is good. For he has delivered me out of all distress, and my eye has looked upon my enemies. Chapter 55. Give ear to my prayer, O Elohim, and do not hide yourself from my plea. Give heed to me and answer me. I wander and moan in my complaint, because of the noise of the enemy, because of the outcry of the wicked. For they bring down wickedness upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is pained within me, and the fears of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling have come upon me, and shuddering covers me. And I said, who would give me wings like a dove? I would fly away and be at rest. See, I would wander far off. I would lodge in the wilderness. Selah. I would hasten my escape from the raging wind and storm. Confuse, O Yahuwah, divide their tongues, for I saw violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around on its walls. Wickedness and trouble are also in the midst of it. Covetings are in its midst. Oppression and deceit do not vanish from its streets. It is not an enemy who reproaches me that I could bear, nor one who hates me, who is making himself great against me. Then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion and my friend. We took sweet counsel together. We walked to the house of Elohim in the throng. Let death come upon them. Let them go down into the grave alive, for evil is in their dwellings, in their midst. I call upon Elohim, and Yahuwah saves me. Evening and morning and at noon I complain and moan, and he hears my voice. He has redeemed my life in shalom from the battle against me, for there were many against me. Even he who dwells from of old, hears and afflicts them. Selah. Those with whom there are no changes, those who do not revere Elohim, he has put forth his hands against those who were at shalom with him. He has broken his covenant. His mouth was smoother than curds, yet in his heart is fighting. His words were softer than oil, but they are drawn swords. Cast your burden on Yahuwah, and let him sustain you. He never allows the righteous to be shaken. For you, O Elohim, bring them down to the pit of destruction. Men of blood and deceit do not reach half their days, but I trust in you. Chapter 56. Show me favor, O Elohim, for man would swallow me up. Fighting all day long, he oppresses me. My enemies would swallow me up all day long, for many are fighting against me, O Most High. In the day I am afraid, I trust in you. In Elohim, whose word I praise. In Elohim I have trusted. I do not fear. What could flesh do to me? All day long they twist my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They stir up strife, they hide. They watch my steps as they lie in wait for my life. Because of wickedness cast them out. Put down the peoples in displeasure, O Elohim. You have counted my wanderings. You put my tears into your pitcher. Are they not in your book? My enemies turn back in the day I call. This I know, because Elohim is for me. In Elohim, whose word I praise. In Yahuwah, whose word I praise. In Elohim I have trusted. I do not fear. What could man do to me? On me, O Elohim, are your vows. I render praises to you, for you have delivered my life from death, my feet from stumbling, that I might walk before Elohim in the light of the living. Chapter 57. Show me favor, O Elohim, show me favor, for in you my being is taking refuge, and in the shadow of your wings I take refuge, until destruction passes by. I cry out to the Most High Elohim, to El who does perfectly for me. He sends from the Shemaim and saves me. He reproaches the one who would swallow me up. Selah. Elohim sends forth his kindness and his truth. My being is in the midst of lions. I lie burning. Sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue is a sharp sword. Be exalted, O Elohim, above the Shemaim. Let your esteem be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my footsteps. My being was bowed down. They have dug a pit before me. They fell into the midst of it. Selah. My heart is firm, O Elohim, my heart is firm. I sing and praise. Awake, my esteem. Awake, harp and lyre. I awake the dawn. I praise you among the peoples, O Yahuwah. I sing to you among the nations. For your kindness is great up to the Shemaim, and your truth unto the clouds. Be exalted above the Shemaim, O Elohim. Let your esteem be above all the earth. Chapter 58. Would you indeed speak righteousness in silence? Do you judge straightly, you sons of men? No, in heart you work unrighteousness. On earth you weigh out the violence of your hands. The wicked have been estranged from the womb. Those who speak lies go astray from birth. Their poison is like the poison of a snake, like a deaf cobra that stops its ear, so as not to hear the voice of whisperers, or a skilled caster of spells. O Elohim, break their teeth in their mouth. Break out the fangs of the young lions, O Yahuwah. Let them melt, let them vanish as water. Let him aim his arrows, that they may be cut down. Like a snail which melts away as it moves, like a woman's stillbirth, let them not see the sun. Before you feel your thorns or a bramble, he sweeps them away alive in wrath. The righteous rejoices when he has seen the vengeance. He washes his feet in the blood of the wicked. And man says, truly, the righteous are rewarded. Truly, there is an Elohim judging in the earth. Chapter 59. Deliver me from my enemies, O my Elohim. Place me on high from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of wickedness, and save me from men of blood. For look, they have lain in wait for my life. Mighty men assemble against me. For no transgression or sin of mine, O Yahuwah, for no wickedness. They run and prepare themselves. Awake to help me, and see. And you, Yahuwah Elohim of hosts, Elohim of Yisrael, awake to punish all the Gentiles. Show no favor to any wicked traitors. Selah. They return at evening. They howl like a dog, and go around the city. See, they belch out with their mouth. Swords are in their lips. For who is listening? But you, Yahuwah, laugh at them. You mock all the Gentiles. O my strength, I wait for you. For Elohim is my strong tower, my Elohim of kindness. Elohim goes before me. He lets me look upon my enemies. Do not slay them, lest my people forget. Scatter them by your power, and bring them down, O Yahuwah, our shield. The sin of their mouth is the words of their lips, and they are captured in their pride, and for the cursing and lying they utter. Bring to an end in wrath, bring to an end, that they be no more, and let them know that Elohim is ruling in Yaakov to the ends of the earth. Selah. And at evening they return. They howl like a dog and go around the city. They wander up and down for food and wine if they are not satisfied. And I sing of your power, and in the morning I sing aloud of your kindness. For you have been my strong tower, and a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, to you I sing praises, for Elohim is my strong tower, my Elohim of kindness. Chapter 60. O Elohim, you have rejected us, you have broken us, you have been displeased. Turn back to us. You have made the earth tremble, you have broken it. Heal its breaches, for it is shaken. You have let your people see hardship. You have made us drink the wine of reeling. You have given a banner to those who revere you, that it might be lifted up, because of the truth. Selah. That those you love might be rescued. Save with your right hand and answer me. Elohim has spoken in his Kodashah. I exalt. I portion out Shechem, and measure out the valley of Sukkoth. Gilad is mine, and Manasseh is mine, and Ephraim is the defense of my head. Yehudah is my lawgiver. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom I cast my shoe. Shout loud, O Pelesheth, because of me. Who would bring me to the strong city? Who shall lead me to Edom? Have you not, O Elohim, rejected us? And you do not go out, O Elohim, with our armies? Give us help from distress, for the help of man is not. In Elohim we do mightily, and he treads down our adversaries. Chapter 61. Hear my cry, O Elohim. Listen to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call unto you, when my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been my refuge, a strong tower in the face of the enemy. Let me dwell in your tent forever. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Selah. For you, O Elohim, have heard my vows. You have given me the inheritance of those who revere your name. You add days to the days of the sovereign, his years as many generations. Let him dwell forever before Elohim. Prepare kindness and truth to preserve him. So I sing praise to your name forever, when I pay my vows day by day.